I don't think we are.
Are we?
Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 279 of the Nation of Conversation. I am your host, Corona Ryan, and I'm here with the other boys, Mike, Bill, and Wally. What's up?
Hello, hello.
I have had quite a week. I've had quite a week of coronavirus scares. I don't have it, thank God.
That's good. And no one else in the family has it?
No one has it in our family, but we're stuck together. We can't leave, so here we are. That test is not fun. I'll say that right now.
Oh, I got
it
one.
is not fun to take.
Did you do the self-administered?
No, I did the drive-through, and they do it. Yep, they do it for you. They have you roll down your window, and then the lady was like, she was very nice. She's like, it's not fun and it's not comfortable. Just look straight ahead and don't move. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Thanks for shooting straight with me.
Yep. The kids okay taking it too?
They were weirded out by the entire process, but like as long as they didn't get things shoved up their noses, they were fine.
Why did they have to?
Well, you can't really do it to a baby unless there's probable cause. It's not easy to do to a baby, and then a 4-year-old also not easy to do a test like that too. But we're all good. We're just stuck in quarantine. So
that's good.
Crazy week for me. Had to cancel my Thanksgiving.
Oh,
had to give away my turkey.
Give away your turkey?
Well, to give it to my parents because they didn't have any food. So like, here, go pick up the turkey and just give us what you don't eat.
Oh.
So yeah, how was your guys' Thanksgivings?
It was fine. Well, my family had the same thing with my dad. He's got it.
Actually has it, right?
Yep, and they're planning on like a 10 to 15 person thing. Nope.
Not again.
I went to a 9-person gathering.
Just under.
Just under.
Do children count towards the count?
Yeah, 2 children count towards the count in my case.
So 7.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 4.
4.
And if it was up to me, it'd be 3.
Oh, we won't ask who you wanted to kick out of that. Let's talk about pro wrestling and start with NXT, who had a very solid show leading up to War Games. Yeah, I watched the entire 2 hours because I'm stuck in quarantine. Normally, I'd watch the 1 hour condensed version.
It's only an hour and a half.
I recommend the 1 hour condensed version for those who don't have time. But I did watch this whole thing. Started out with Candice LeRae versus Ember Moon. And the match was fine, but mostly Toni Storm turned heel.
Yeah. Which, as we've discussed, NXT finally is making some heels because they don't have very many.
They don't have enough heels.
Don't nearly have enough.
I feel bad for Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, she's not in the match now?
Nope.
Well, the thing is that clearly they're doing all the top women.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very excited for this match.
And she's got lowest ranking. So
didn't she also have coronavirus?
No. Well, she may have, but
that's why she wasn't the ghost for the last takeover, right?
Right.
Like she was.
Stupid ghost either.
I hate it.
Well, we know who the ghost is.
Do we?
Yeah, it's Austin Theory.
Oh.
Okay. Probably,
yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fine, I guess. I don't know why Toni Storm just couldn't be on the babyface team, but whatever.
Well, like I said, they needed to fill it out. Because who else?
I mean, why couldn't they have had Indy on the bad guy side and then put Toni on the good guy side?
Because then there wouldn't be a spot for Io or Rhea or Ember.
Yeah, they just wanted their top 8
Indy
people.
was lowest ranking.
No doubt.
All right.
Out of all.
Well, because of that, you changed the entire trajectory of one character, but
she's been a heel before, and she could play heel well, so
we shall see. She hasn't been a heel in WWE yet, has she?
Nope, not in WWE.
Yeah, so she beat up Ember Moon. And that was a big storyline through the whole show. The women dominated this NXT show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Toni Storm as a heel. I guess we'll see.
We'll say, yeah.
Legado del Fantasma. I should just not even put this in. Had a fucking promo in their house about how great they are.
They're bad guys.
Yeah.
They're great, and they're so great. They got the cruiserweight title on NXT finally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, what an accomplishment, guys. Don't get strained muscles from patting yourselves on the back over that one. Undisputed Era came out, cut a promo, which was they're not going anywhere, and what's his name? Kyle O'Reilly's gonna be their representative in their ladder match later on tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Kushida and Timothy Thatcher.
This is a fun match.
Really fun match. I do not get, maybe somebody can explain this to me. I do not understand the Ciampa gimmick at all. I do not understand.
Yeah, it's
Ciampa is an old man, and he doesn't like when people don't do things like old men do.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the state of the locker room or something. Now all of a sudden he cares about the locker room.
I would think there's other people he'd want to go after first, but apparently he's mad at Timothy Thatcher for taking liberties with his trainees.
Okay.
I don't mind the straightforwardness of when he's like, I want to fight Timothy Thatcher.
Right.
Right.
I don't mind that part. I don't know why this get off my lawn is gimmick, but
one thing I didn't bring up, Kevin Owens showed up on commentary.
Yeah, he did the whole thing.
All night. He was very good all night.
Very good.
He's always terrific.
Yeah.
It was really funny to hear him call a Candice LeRae match because the last time that happened was in PWG.
I did like during that match when she was like, she got like thrown into the table and was like, "Hi, Candice," and then she walked away and was like, she's busy.
He was very fun on commentary. Why was Wade Barrett not there?
He had prior engagements he talked about the week before. Yeah, this was
like
a
he
week.
did say he found a replacement.
Yes.
Or whatever. So it was like a planned thing.
Prior engagements. Yes. Wow. Anyway, I like this Kushida and Thatcher match. I thought it was good. Very enjoyable match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the Ciampa thing that well.
But that'll be a fun thing to watch, Thatcher versus Ciampa.
I like them fighting each other, sure. The reasoning behind it, I have no idea.
To his credit, Timothy Thatcher's thing was, I have no beef with you. Like, why would I fight you? Except now he does have beef. But.
Right, now he has beef. Well, I don't understand the Ciampa stands up from a chair, he loses the match thing.
Yeah.
What exactly happened?
It's classic WWE. Just like, they can't pay attention to more than one thing.
Yeah.
You know.
He like stood up from his chair, and that caused Thatcher to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But the key was that it caused Thatcher not only to lose, but he tapped out.
Right, he tapped out to the hoverboard lock, right?
And he's not supposed to tap out. He's supposed to have the reversal for everything.
Right.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. I mean, I like what's happening with Kushida. I just don't understand what's happening here. Eventually, they'll have a match, and I won't care.
But
I guess
still,
is what
even Kushida's thing is just like, where are they going with him? You know?
At least he's winning matches now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's Finn Balor is where he's going. I doubt that that's the case.
I mean, he's won a lot.
He has. I bet you that'll be like a TV match.
Sure, he'll lose on TV. The Kevin Owens, we talked about Kevin Owens as broadcaster. He did the Kevin Owens show, which I could care less about. But he had Leon Ruff come out as his guest. And it was really awkward and not very good for a while. And then Gargano came out and made it better.
Yes,
Gargano and then
very good.
Owens was like, well, he was doing that little bit where with the chair, which I thought was kind of funny, where he gave a chair to Gargano, and Gargano threw it out of the ring, and then he put another chair, and he's like, "Why are you putting that in there?" It's like, I have a feeling someone else is going to come out and need a chair.
It's not for you. Yeah.
That was fun. And then, of course, Damian Priest came out and did his Damian Priest thing, and
it was funny where he's like 3, 2, 1.
The countdowns that didn't come.
Yes.
And then I like when Johnny goes, what did he say? He's like, that fake arrow shooting idiot. That's what he called Priest. Yep. And I enjoyed that. And then the saved, not a great segment, saved at the end by the Teddy Long reference.
Yes.
From Kevin Owens. And then William Regal came out and made the match and then said, player. Excellent ending, but weird segment that wasn't very good.
Yeah,
I don't think Leon Ruff is going to be champion for much longer.
Oh, you don't think so? You don't think this is a long run?
No, I don't think this is a long run for him. He was having a hard time cutting promos on Kevin Owens' show. I'll just say that. To me, it seemed like he was struggling with that. Let's talk about your career stuff. So they're going to have a triple threat match. Another weird thing. Finn Balor cuts a promo in his weird closet or wherever he's living now. When he said, I'm a cat, get out of my kitty litter or whatever.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Something like that.
I do not remember that.
Yes. He said, first he said like the champ works Wednesdays, which is, I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I'm the cat and get out of my kitty litter.
Well, that's from last week when he said like, look, something about the mice can play while the cat's away, and then he said like, look what the cat dragged in, and that's when Undisputed Era came out.
Well,
so it's a continuation of that, but why he's a cat, I don't know.
Doing cat promos now.
I like this though.
I thought that most of it was fine, but I'm like, what is he talking about? Why is he talking about kitty litter? The hell is going on? What did you think of Ball Pit, Shotzi Blackheart's welding? Let's do stuff I don't know what she's doing. Let's make stuff.
What she's supposed to be built is she's rebuilding her tank, but she seems to only know how to turn the welding thing on, the torch on.
Yeah,
I like that they're able to license War Pigs.
I was just saying that to Ryan before we started. That finally they got like a good song that makes sense.
Yeah, great song. Black Sabbath is one of the best bands.
Any chance we get live Ozzy? Give him a live mic and see what happens.
No, I think we're gonna get Poppy covering Ozzy.
Yeah.
I don't know why people get excited for Poppy.
I don't mind her.
I don't mind her, but I don't know
why are you excited for her though? Like people are like on Twitter, like, "Oh my god!"
People like her music.
I guess I don't know. Not me. This sucked. This flat out sucked.
What was this?
Cameron Grimes came out and had a match with Jake Atlas. Fine, he beats Jake Atlas, and then Lumis is there. And then we get the stupid fucking Lumis drawing of runaway.
You can't be both. Like he can't be both. He can't be like a creep serial killer and then like
a caricature,
a cartoon,
like
cartoonist.
It's two ends of the spectrum that I don't.
This shit, hate it.
Yeah, I will say this was one of the best Kevin Owens of the night though. When Cam Grimes came out and he's like, yeah, he's a weird guy. I've fought him before. He's a weird guy, but he's got a nice hat or something like that. Yes. And then Vic Joseph or whoever was with him was like, I do like his hat. And he's like, I was being sarcastic. That is not a nice hat. And he goes, listen, I'm not very stylish. No, I don't really know what style is, but that ain't it.
Kevin Owens ain't it. Very good. But yeah, he what's his name? Cameron Grimes beat KO in his last PWG match.
Oh, yeah? Where he rolled him up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes, sirree.
I do not like Dexter Lumis. I hate him.
Last time he was in a ladder match, he spoke on TV and they did not edit it out. Like in the match, he like yanked on the strap and was just like, you ain't going anywhere. And like,
Oh yeah, he had a strap match already, right?
This apparently is his gimmick now.
Oh, that's right.
Are you not supposed to talk when you're having a strap match?
His thing is
his character is he doesn't talk.
He never has said a word except in the middle of a match. He just like spit it out. It was like,
that's right. He had the one with Roddy at Great American Bash, right?
I can't remember what takeover.
The thing on the car. It wasn't a takeover. It was a
TV match.
And they had like the cars.
That was different though. That wasn't a strap match.
Wasn't that a strap?
No,
match?
they did have a strap match, but it was in like the arena. Like it was in the.
They had a regular old strap match, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes, he did. I don't remember who it was against.
Then he also fought
Roddy.
No. Velveteen Dream fought Adam Cole in that parking lot brawl, and Lumis came out of was the driver or something when they all got thrown in the trunk. He didn't actually fight in that match. But I think he did have a strap match before.
He definitely did have a TV strap match.
So
it might have been Roddy.
Hey, I'm all for strap matches, and especially Cameron Grimes should be good in a strap match. Should be very funny.
Yeah, it was Roddy Strong.
I suppose.
Yeah, it was, and it was at Great American Bash.
It might have been because it was a weekly show, so maybe it was.
And we pulled them on like the cars, like those dumb like hot rods.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like this. I didn't like it at all. Hated it. Team Candice talked about their stuff for War Games or whatever, and then we saw the extra ghost face in the back seat when Indy Hartwell got in the back next to another ghost face. So this ghost face thing is going to keep going.
I'm guessing at TakeOver they'll
finally reveal it's Austin Theory.
Yes, he'll help him win.
Why do you assume it's Austin Theory? Because of the promo that was cut by Johnny on Austin and when he beat him?
Yeah, and then Johnny was like impressed by him, and Austin Theory hasn't been around, and yeah.
Because he quit, right? He quit NXT to go be a full-time...
Full gear walkout.
Yes.
He had the full gear walkout. So that was all set up to have him be another Ghostface. Okay. Bill? Xia Li and Boa.
Oh, man.
That's all I'm going to say. You can take it from there.
They were brought in. They looked like they had been doing crack for a few days.
Yep.
Yes.
And then they went to an AA meeting, or not an AA meeting, but they went to some sort of intervention with a hooded woman. And that's all we know so far.
They got marked as well, right?
Yes.
And that made them go into hallucinations?
No, this is real in front of whoever this woman is.
Okay.
Who was this woman? That's what I just like.
Do you even care?
Yeah, I was.
Unless is it Miko Satomura? Because then I'd care.
It could be, but she's Japanese too. Like, is there any?
Does it have to be that? Or can it be anybody?
Did they steal Shima away from
Shima?
AEW?
No,
we haven't seen Shima at all.
Shima is a guy.
Yeah.
Shima's a guy.
But he's the only Chinese wrestler I can think of besides the little guy.
A woman.
Yeah.
That's why I said Miko, but who else could it be?
I have no clue.
It doesn't have to be someone of Asian descent either, I don't think. But
That's true. But they're making
making it
dragon
seem,
and all
yeah,
that.
they're making it seem that way. But
do you think? Well, yes, obviously WWE is dumb enough to just assume that Chinese and Japanese are the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyone from Japan could be the one that steps in.
I guess that I'm annoyed at. Like, I thought they were gonna make something happen with Xia Li here. Like she was going to be like in charge of Boa or something and actually have her do something. But no, she's a cracked out person just hanging out.
Till we see what happens, though. We're going to find out.
Gotta see who the leader is.
Yeah.
I do not have high hopes for this either, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm just
not a fan of that segment.
It could be Miko. I don't know.
No, it's not Miko.
It's probably not, but
it shouldn't be.
She's still affiliated with WWE, right?
She is, but she's supposed to be in NXT UK, but
unless it's Kairi Sane as just a manager.
She's back. She's in Japan.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know.
Is there like an up and coming talent that they've signed that we don't know what they're doing yet?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I haven't heard of any. Yeah, I don't know. More good.
It's RZA. It's RZA.
That'd be great. Fantastic. On the good side of things for you, Bill, Grizzled Young Veterans came back.
Oh, thank God.
I am legitimately excited about this. They needed something in the tag division, and these two are very good.
Number one.
Yes.
Soon to be NXT's number one.
Yes.
Yeah, they're great.
Who did they beat up? Everrise?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Which was it Kevin Owens was like, good. I'm glad someone's beating up Everrise.
No, he loves it.
He likes like,
who was the one?
Guys do?
Was it Vic? Vic or Beth? Somebody was like, good.
See, the thing is, he's the one. KO's the one who brought them in. Everrise.
Oh, okay. Then somebody else was like, good. I'm glad they got beat up, which I laughed at. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully, they just get the titles, do some stuff.
Yeah.
And then we had a very excellent ladder match between Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly.
The ending of it was the most telegraphed thing that has maybe ever happened in wrestling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Having the heels win the advantage of War Games. Oh, my God.
But also by starting the show by being like, oh, guess what? What's his name is not here tonight.
Yeah.
Let's show you a clip of him saying he won't be there on Wednesday.
And then he shows up.
In that stupid silver mask, whatever that is supposed to be.
I hate that thing. I hate that thing, but I enjoyed this match up until that moment. There was one crazy part where Kyle O'Reilly was climbing the ladder, and Pete Dunne just knocked it over. Kyle fell, and it was awful.
He took it as hard as he could take it.
It was horrifying looking.
Yeah.
Pete Dunne doesn't even look the same from the last time we saw him. He is like 10 times more jacked, 10 times more tan. His hair is like 6 inches longer. He doesn't even look the same.
Yeah. I think that we're going to start with him versus Roddy as like the two guys that are going to go the distance on this thing.
That's a good guess.
You're not going to put Kyle in there to get that baby face, survive to the end.
I think they're going to go with there because they love to talk about how he's got the motor. How he's they have a weird name for Roddy. The distance man or something they call him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Plus they have a history too, him and Roddy.
True. Roddy turned on Pete.
Yeah, when they were about to win the tag titles.
Right. And join Undisputed Era. I thought this was a very solid show for the most part, minus those three things that I did not like, but most of the show was very good.
Yeah, most of it was good.
They always do well leading up to
Is our final match going to be Finn, or is it going to is the strap match on the show, or is that going to get moved to
right now? It's on the show.
Finn's
not on the show.
Finn's not on the show, and truthfully you don't need him for this show.
No, not the strap match. The what was the other match that they've been pushing around? There's only 4. There's going to be one more, I would think.
The matches I have listed are the 2 War Games, Leon Ruff triple threat, and the strap match between Lumis and Grimes.
Mm-hmm. And no, that's from last year. I was going to say that's not right.
Really?
It's like, and Garza's back in NXT. Nice.
Oh, Thatcher and Ciampa. Are we going to get Thatcher and Ciampa on TV or on the pay-per-view?
I guess we shall find out.
Maybe. All right, let's pick some of these. Let's pick our War Games, starting with Dexter Lumis, cartoonist, versus Cameron Grimes in a strap match. I feel like all signs point to Dexter Lumis, which is why I'm going to pick Cameron Grimes. Somehow he escapes and wins this match. Cam Grimes to the moon.
Which one's the one that doesn't talk?
Dexter
Lumis.
I'm taking him.
It hurts me to say I think Lumis is going to win.
Probably.
Yeah,
all signs point to Lumis, so I get a Cameron Grimes lone wolf here.
That's nice.
Sounds like it.
Okay, I'll take it. North American title: Leon Ruff versus Johnny Gargano versus Damian Priest. Is this where Johnny wins because what's his name?
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory interferes for him.
Unless Austin Theory shows up this week.
Maybe.
I'll say.
Am I remembering correctly that Leon Ruff is kind of playing like a chicken shit heel champion?
No, he's like a goofy.
He's playing. You remember when we watched that weird old man match at New Japan, and they had like all the old timers come in for the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Do you remember Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
He's playing Cheeseburger.
He's like your NXT champion right now.
NXT
North American.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a goofy, lovable,
like 130 pounds.
Yeah. Goofy, lovable champion right now.
But he's also like taking it serious.
He's trying to make it not a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
He's losing. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know who is going to beat him. I'm going to go Johnny.
So if I go Leon Ruff, will I get a lone wolf here?
You might. I don't think there's a chance Leon Ruff wins this match.
There's a 0% chance Leon Ruff wins.
It's just a matter of who beats him. And I'm going to pick Johnny with the help of Austin Theory.
Who do you have, Bill?
I haven't decided.
He says he wants to pick Leon Ruff.
I'll take Leon Ruff.
I'm not doing that. So
I'll take Priest.
I'll take Ruff.
Did you just back Mike into a
I think I'll say
wolf there?
I think I'll say Gargano.
Good.
All right. So both of Mike and I have lone wolves.
Yeah.
Right. That's the rare double lone wolf there. That never happens. I don't know if men's or women's is going to be the end of the show, so we'll start with the men's, I guess. Undisputed Era versus the McAfee crew. And who's in the McAfee crew? Including McAfee, right?
Pete Dunne and Danny Burch
and
Lorcan.
It has to be Undisputed. I very much am afraid that they just throw Bobby Fish entirely under the bus. But it has to be Undisputed Era wins this.
Yeah,
they all leave Undisputed Era and join, except for Bobby Fish.
No, just that he'll be the one to eat some dumb pin and lose the match.
No,
I'm picking McAfee's crew.
Wow,
I'm picking Undisputed Era, no doubt.
Mike?
Undisputed.
Split it.
Good. You can have Pat McAfee.
They put so much investment in this Pat McAfee thing. There's no way.
Yeah.
I still feel like there's a screw job to come. Like they keep teasing and being weird about Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of screw job that happens.
But right away, this is the first time they're going to be appearing as full-on baby faces.
That's true.
I guess. All right, women's match. We don't even know who's on Shotzi's team yet, right?
We do.
It's going to be
Ember, Rhea, and TBA.
And Io Shirai.
Yeah.
Is that going to be like a surprise?
I don't know because
match.
No, because they've been.
Are they going to announce that?
They've been announcing it over like Twitter.
They've been announcing Io's going to be in it.
No, but they announced Ember over Twitter and Rhea over Twitter because like they've gone to her metalworking shop and so,
is she building a tank for everybody?
Yes, a big enough tank.
I like it. I think she is building a tank.
She's definitely rebuilding her tank.
Yeah.
But Io will be the last one.
Okay, so Io will be in there, but we'll find out before the match starts.
I think on the go home we'll find out for sure.
Oh shit!
That'll be like probably how it goes off the air is the four of them standing tall in the ring.
So who's going to win?
The women's champion?
Io.
It is still Io. Okay, I thought it was.
So who would win that one then? Who would win the women's war game?
The dastardly heels.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which would be
Team Candice.
Thank you.
Candice and
literally don't know whose heels are.
Raquel Gonzalez, Candice LeRae,
Dakota
Kai, and Toni Storm.
Toni Storm.
Team heels, you say? I'd say team baby faces. Team Shotzi.
I'll say team babyface too. Team Shotzi.
I don't want to give Bill a lone wolf.
Give me that Raquel Gonzalez lone wolf.
Oh my God, you love her.
I'm going baby faces.
I got
Lone
freshly
Wolf.
healed Toni Storm, baby, Lone Wolf.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that was a tough one to choose.
There's a lot of top flight folks on that women's side, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Rhea,
I'm very
Io,
excited for that match.
Ember, they're all champions.
I wouldn't doubt if
Shotzi.
that may be main events.
I think it might.
It might.
I think it might. You
I
never
don't know, though. It's hard to not put Undisputed Era there, but you might be the women because it's all of them.
Maybe the women start it like they did. Didn't they start it last year?
Like if you're going to do the top 8 men, no one on McAfee's team except for maybe Dunne are in it.
Yeah.
Right. All right. That's War Games. That was War Games. We made our picks. A couple of quick news things before we get to the segment to be named later. There's no plans for Jon Moxley, according to Dave Meltzer at Wrestle Kingdom. Which I find hard to believe.
The thing I find hard to believe is that, like, they're mentioning him, and you know who's calling him out. Kent is calling him out, so
Sure.
that's the only thing. But
Are they just keeping that under wraps? Weird.
Is he the U.S. champ?
yes,
I mean, clearly that's not a belt they really care about.
and I feel like
No.
they would have already stripped him.
Right.
He hasn't gone to Japan yet, though, right? At all?
Not
No.
in 2020. He did in 2019.
He did. Okay.
Yeah. He was in G1.
Yeah.
He was in Japan for a month.
Wow.
And he was in there before that too, right? Because he faced who did he beat? Juice, right?
Yeah. He was on
He beat
Wrestle
Juice
Kingdom
for the belt. And he was on Wrestle Kingdom last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did a bunch of stuff in Japan.
I'm sure he would have been. No, he wouldn't have been in.
Not in G1 this year.
Yeah.
As AEW champ.
He would have been at the what's it called? What the fuck's it called? The Madison Square Garden show.
Oh, yeah.
A couple more things. The experiment that is Retribution is now moved to WWE show main event exclusively.
Yeah, man. Hey.
So that worked out great.
I watch it
they
right
still-
now. Hey, I watch it right now, and it's Ricochet versus Slapjack.
Oh, so they're not on main event exclusively. then.
Well, people come up at
Anyway,
Which one is Slapjack?
who cares?
what's his name?
Doesn't matter. Don't even bother telling him.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. Shane Thorne.
Yes.
I was watching the Macy's Day Parade. And
That would have been a good
saw
NXT match.
The Rock as a float, which was very silly. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
the goofy picture from
The
him
goofy
with the
picture.
gold
I have not
chain
seen
and
that,
the
but
fanny
yeah.
pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fanny Pack Rock was afloat, which was very funny. Apparently, he's getting a show about his life.
Yeah,
On
yeah. Did
NBC?
you see the preview of it? There's a few pictures where, like it's got some guy playing the Iron Sheik, Andre the Giant, and someone else. But
Nice.
yeah, should be goofy. I doubt I'll watch it though.
I don't think so either. Here's one for me, I guess. G4 was a channel that I used to watch a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys did. Probably not.
I don't even
Um,
know.
A little bit.
I used to watch it every day after work for years. And then the network just went away.
Yeah.
Turned into whatever it is now. Esquire channel or something.
I think
And there was some funny stuff on there, especially when they were going to close down because nobody was watching none of the censors were watching it anymore. And there was specifically an episode of Attack of the Show, which is a show I used to watch on there, where Eric Andre came on, pulled his pants down, and knocked over a Christmas tree in the middle of the show.
and like
Because he
classic
knew
Eric.
he wasn't going to get in trouble because the network was shutting down anyway. So he pulled his pants down on live TV. But anyway, G4 is coming back somehow, some way. I don't know how. And Xavier Woods, the wrestling connection here is Xavier Woods is going to be a host on that channel,
Nice.
which is cool. And I watched his like first thing he did for them, and it was pretty funny. Where he was talking to like all the old hosts, Ron, and he's like, "There's something wrong about this picture. Nobody looks like me. There were no black hosts back in the day." So he made a joke about that. But that should be fun.
Quick question.
We'll see how that goes. Yes.
Is he a wrestler anymore?
Yeah. Didn't he just wrestle on whatever it was with Kofi?
Yeah, he wrestles every week.
Him and Kofi.
Good. That was an actual question. I didn't know.
Him and Kofi are a tag team. I think Big E was on the other show, right?
Yeah, Big E's on.
He's on SmackDown and they're on Raw.
How's that?
So do they still call each other? Yeah, do they all call each other the New Day still, or?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. And I'm sure they'll come back together immediately because it's not working for Big E right now on SmackDown, to no fault of his own, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about this, Mike? NWA Shockwave, a new Tuesday night show. NWA Shockwave is getting set to premiere.
Yeah, what's it gonna be on?
It's gonna be on YouTube again.
Okay.
It's just not gonna have any fans.
Exactly what Power was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for Power had fans.
Like 17 in the studio audience.
No, they had like 200.
It was not that many because you could hear every individual comment that every one of them made.
Okay,
which is annoying, but also good because Nick always would make fun of them.
I loved it.
I enjoyed it. You got me watching it. I enjoyed it. So what do you think about this?
I'll check it out. I don't know what the roster's up to because the roster's all screwy.
The roster, everybody's gone.
Yeah,
just talking to Bill about this before we started.
A lot of people are gone, but I think like Thunder Rosa is still around, and obviously Serena Deeb and Nick Aldis is still champ. I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
They still have Camille, and they still have the rest of what was the name of that? Strictly Business is not there anymore.
I don't know about Camille.
Camille and Lattimore are there still, right?
Lattimore, but the other guy, I think
he's gone, right? Because he had some shit to say, right? Didn't he? He talked some shit out there.
I just know that he's.
One of the women left too.
Yeah,
Marty Bell. Marty Bell is gone, right?
Allison Kay's gone. Marty Bell.
Yeah.
We'll
see what's left. I mean, they lost Cole Cabana, Ricky Starks, Eddie Kingston.
Is your Tony Domino or whatever his name is? Is that guy still there?
Who?
That terrible wrestler that Mike loved.
Oh, Zicky Dice.
Yeah, Zicky Dice. No, I think Zicky Dice is even gone.
You mean the character Mike would be if he was a wrestler? Zicky Dice.
Yeah.
You know who's still there? Aaron Solo's still there.
Right. Yeah. Karate.
Oh yeah, that's
Karate.
The question mark.
That was a big hit. Things have changed a lot since we started up again in January.
Mark. Yeah. Right.
The king of Mongrovian karate. You don't remember all that?
Oh my god.
So good.
Wade Barrett
gone.
It was something.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah.
WWE apparently forgot about Aleister Black. They forgot that they even had him.
In what way?
What do you mean they forgot?
According to Meltzer, they quote forgot about Aleister Black.
Well, I think
forgot that they were doing stuff with him.
I think by forgot they just mean we don't have anything in creative. I don't think they're like, who were you? Like that's what you're making it sound like. But,
that's what he made it sound like.
Well, Meltzer's don't get me started on Meltzer.
Mike is really turning on him over.
He turned on him over the last 2 years. He's really gone from his biggest fan to his least biggest fan. But anyway,
after seeing that San Diego Sharks starter jacket in person, I was disgusted.
Never meet your heroes, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Anyway, so Aleister Black, unusable or forgotten about, depending on who you believe.
I think that dude needs to get out of there.
I think he wants to get out of there. I don't think they're going to let him.
Despite the fact that he asked to be sent back down to NXT, they said no. We need you up here for not using you.
Yeah, classic. I guess so. There was that Liv documentary.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, that was just recently on the WWE Network. I think like this weekend.
Yeah.
And I guess the biggest thing is that it constantly keeps happening in these documentaries is that clearly creative is just a fucking mess. And just obviously,
they've been a mess for years. It's not a new.
It's just a mess, and there's like it's a completely rudderless ship. And it's just because you can just tell constantly by watching these documentaries on the network that like these people have no clue. It's not like the wrestlers. The wrestlers are like they're ready to do stuff. It's just like constantly getting passed over, constantly getting bullshitted. It's just
the politics are out of control.
Yeah.
I listened to when we started this, I had a lot of wrestling podcasts that I listened to. And then once we got going, I stopped listening to almost every wrestling podcast. Just because I'm like, I do one, so I don't need to listen.
There's one.
I listen to one. Yeah. Which one do you listen
to? Post Wrestling.
Who's on that?
John Pollock and Wei Ting.
Okay.
That's the best one.
I still think there's lots of good commentators, and I'll check in and listen to them from time to time. But anyway, that is a big digression from I listen to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. That's the one wrestling podcast that I listen to. They talk about the action figures. And they were talking about, they had like a question about WWE firing them because they both got fired. Hawkins and Ryder are the hosts. And Hawkins said, because he teaches at Creative Pro Wrestling, and he's like, he said, like, one of the biggest pitfalls of being a wrestler is you can be great. And if you're great in baseball, doesn't matter. You will play. You will get a spot in the lineup. You will hit. You will get there. Your talent will win out. If you're good at football, your talent will win out. You'll outshine everybody else. You'll be able to play. If you're a talent in wrestling, and you're not politicked correctly, you won't get on the field.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. And that's one of the most frustrating things about being a wrestler. It's like you can be Ricochet and be the most athletic human being to ever jump in a wrestling ring. But because people don't like you in WWE, you're not going to get to do stuff.
Yeah.
Just because. And that's kind of what it's like in WWE, basically. That's what they're saying. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, Aleister Black gets the hell out of there. You added this, Mike, I think. Triplemania card announced?
Yes, Triplemania card.
When is that? The day after Christmas?
No, it was the day after Christmas, but then it got moved.
Damn, it used to be August.
Right.
Yeah, well, because obviously shit, it's all fucked.
Right.
Shit is all fucked.
Obviously, because of shit, it's all fucked.
No, now it's the 12th, December 12th.
Oh, it's moved up.
It's a Saturday.
Yes.
A Saturday
on Twitch?
It's on YouTube for free.
Oh baby.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube for free.
Oh, no. But isn't it on like starting at midnight, though?
It starts 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Central Time.
So 9 p.m.
This is what happened last year. Because it was supposed to start at a certain time and it started 2 hours later because it's Triplemania and it's a train wreck.
Yeah, no English commentary though, which sucks.
Damn it,
sucks. Because it was on Twitch last year, and they think
Vampiro wasn't on though last year. He was supposed to be, and he did not.
Still would be nice just to get something.
Yeah,
but I guess
going up on your Spanish.
But Twitch, I think, made them like do English commentary, but now you're not. Yeah, but it's gonna be free on YouTube, free on like Mexican TV, free.
It has
download Duolingo and research Spanish, and just do that for the next 30 days, and you're fine. No,
30 days. I've got.
You only got like 12.
I already forgot when you said it was.
I once had an over 100-day Spanish streak on Duolingo.
What did you say? You had 100 days?
100 days in a row on Duolingo doing Spanish.
Did it work?
It was working, and then I started missing days, and I gave up.
I had a 60-day in German.
Wow.
Next week, remind me, we got to make the picks.
Yes.
Next week we'll make the picks.
There were two.
For Triplemania, yeah. We always make picks for Triplemania.
Aerostar, how high a jump will he make?
There were 2 unbelievably amazing Triplemanias, both in good wrestling and in what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Which is even better.
One of them, the one where somebody comes out throwing tortillas.
Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett did that. Yep.
Right, Jeff Jarrett. Yep.
Yeah, that did happen. We'll see. Last year, I feel like it was way too normal of a show.
I can't remember. But this year, the only American, is just Kenny's on it and the Lucha Brothers. Oh. That's it. Kenny and the Lucha Brothers
aren't American.
So no Americans.
No, I just meant what I said, man. Even though
Kenny's Canadian, isn't he?
Kenny's Canadian.
Right.
Right.
So no Americans are on it.
No American. Unless
okay. We'll make Triplemania.
Like Taya Valkyrie isn't on.
Also not American.
And there's a few other people that just couldn't make it.
Johnny Mundo?
Obviously.
No, he's with WWE.
Yeah, I'm watching him right now.
He's Johnny SmackDown.
He's Johnny Raw.
Johnny Raw.
Him and Miz right now are interviewing Sheamus.
They're still a tag team?
Listen to this. Mike the Miz and John Morrison are interviewing Sheamus. That is 2009?
Yeah.
8? Like, good for these guys for having longevity.
Whatever you just said made me want to take a nap. Let me take that back. Whatever you just said made me want to take another COVID test instead of watch that.
I had to do the self-administered one at Rite Aid, and it's just you have to take a swab.
You didn't go.
Well, this is what happens. So you take the swab, and you've got to stick it up there. And then I was like, okay, I can do that. And I put it in there and the guy was like, no, you got to go deeper. I was just like, and then I had to get it deeper. And then I sneezed twice. Yeah. He's like, yeah, it happens to everyone. It's just like getting pepper up your nose or something.
It's like getting pepper sprayed.
It's like
the second time I broke my nose, they had to stick a rod. And I swear to God, the thing went all the way up to here on my nose and then just pushed.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not fun. Yep. All right, Triplemania. Hopefully that's fun. Did you say we're gonna live stream it?
What?
What were you saying? We should
make picks.
Oh, well, we always
should make picks and maybe watch it since it's gonna be free. But
watch it together on this.
Maybe
make it a show.
But there's a big day that I may have plans that day.
You mean your child might be born?
She can wait.
That would be great for the podcast. He's got to leave in the middle of it.
I've got to leave the room. I've got to leave.
Hold on, real quick. Something's going on.
Hold on for a few more.
Let me just step out for a minute here.
Just let me.
I'm back. I'm back.
Let me watch the Clowns versus La Parka.
I need me some Murder Clown.
I need me some
Murder Clown. The La Parka team, right? La Parka has a kid.
It's the one match is the 3 clowns, Murder, Psycho, and Monster.
Yeah.
Versus Blue Demon, son of LA Park, and then LA Park.
Yes. Give me all that.
What a match.
Is that the main event? Because it should
No, the main event is Pagano versus Chessman.
Oh yes, of course, Chessman.
Chessman.
The reason why this is the main event.
I missed something.
And the reason why it's the main event is because it's a loser loses hair. It's a hair versus hair match. So that's why it's the main.
Loser's hair leaves.
Loser hair leaves.
I lost that match years ago.
Yeah. And then Omega versus Laredo Kid is the semi main event.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Bill. Yes. You have a segment to be named later. What you got?
Yes. Very quickly, I just decided to do a bit of digging to see what I could find on our game in Tampa Bay we saw many years ago against the Blue Jays, not against the Red Sox.
Oh.
Okay.
Any guess on who this concert was?
Miranda Lambert.
No, it was the guy.
It was Miranda Lambert.
It was Miranda Lambert. I remembered it after the show went off the air.
I had to do some digging, but I found it. And she would have been, in 2011, she would have been fairly popular. So.
Oh yeah.
It still drew between their playoff chase and her being there, 27,000.
20 combined from
20,000
from her.
I would say 20,000 people were there for her.
Yes.
In the ninth
I think the next night, I don't know what else they have going on, drew like 20,000 on like that Sunday, but yeah.
Blue Jays, right? Okay, but the Red Sox were eliminated because of this. I remember that very clearly because I hate them. So, but now I hate the Rays more. The Red Sox are irrelevant. They're irrelevant.
They certainly are.
The Rays
Although
are
they got their coach back, so we'll see.
How do you stand for that? Like how as a Red Sox fan can you be like, yay, good, give me that guy again, great.
You want to know how?
Because he won a World Series.
Last time he was their coach, they won a World Series.
Wow. All right, let's talk about AEW, which I thought also was a good show. Yeah. Hangman defeated John Silver.
Yep.
And then they offered him a spot in the Dark Order, which he did not take, but looked kind of confused.
Yeah, looked interesting.
They've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
So
and teasing him going to the Dark Order.
Yeah.
I think has that been a big thing on BTE?
Yes, this past BTE, which had a great. They now have the BTE championship on BTE, where
the BET, the Black Entertainment.
Yeah, no, the BTE.
Every time you guys say it, I'm like, what the fuck are? Oh, right, being the elite.
The elite championship, which was is defended in weird physical activities or whatever, like bowling, backstage bowling. This one was throw mustard into a bowl, like mustard packets, and John Silver won when Nick Jackson was like, we need to get this over with. We have a flight to catch. Whoever gets it in, if you get it in the next 3 shots, I'll give you $1,000. And John Silver made it, and he had to give John Silver $1,000, which was very fun. But later on, they showed Dark Order celebrating something. I forget what. And Hangman was sitting outside their door drinking. So I don't know. Maybe that means something's going to happen, although I doubt it.
We'll see.
Kenny Omega had a promo on Moxley, and then they had their contract signing later.
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid, cleaner-ish promo. Will Hobbs is now Powerhouse Hobbs.
He's a large man.
Is a good name, and he beat up Lee Johnson.
Good.
He beat up Lee Johnson of the Nightmare Family.
There's a Lee Johnson in wrestling?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And then Taz and Cody had a promo off. I'm sure you didn't enjoy this. Or did you enjoy this?
I like this. I like this a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would hate it because Cody talking about how he's office and all that.
I liked it. I loved the Taz mission. I loved
Taz put the Taz mission on Cody.
Yeah, I loved that. Loved it. I don't know. I get how some people were like about fake shoots and stuff.
What about the son thing? I'm trading your son.
No, I like that a lot. I like that. But him coming out with like the headset and being like, huh? What? I'm working here. Like that was
I figured you would hate that.
But no,
I need to talk to somebody from the office. I am office.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have enjoyed this 10 years ago.
No, Taz really,
Mike likes Taz. Mike loves Taz.
Taz is really awesome right now. And he's got an awesome team. And
he does have a cool team.
He's got a cool team, and he's got a cool son named Hook. Hook. Because he's from Red Hook.
Right.
So Hook. I don't know what Tez's last name is. What is it?
So Mike, are you saying on the show that you like Hook?
Yep. That's what he said.
That's what he said. He just did.
I like Hook the wrestler. Taz's.
You'll cut that out, right?
Nope.
I do not know how to say his name. I cannot say it.
I just want Mike saying, I like Hook.
Zenorishi.
Oh, I can cut that out and make it a drop if you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that later. If I remember. I'll do that later. Yeah, so he choked him out. Hybrid 2 came out and fought Top Flight, who are definitely not Devon Dudley's kids. And Hybrid 2 got the win and then beat them up afterwards, causing Young Bucks to come out.
See, like right here, this shows like this match is like, yeah, Top Flight is impressive, but man, they still are even greener than Private Party was.
Right.
And like
Hybrid 2 is the Jack Evans and Helico?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like they're so green and so new, like they almost need to go on an excursion. You know,
AEW Dark for
like I feel like they need to go to Japan and like wrestle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they can't do that.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like these guys are so young.
Are there any lightweight tag teams left in New Japan?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah, there's tons.
Desperado and Kanemaru.
Even if they go to, I don't know, even if they go to Dragon Gate, but these dudes need to like see. But that's the thing right now with wrestling is, do you know why WWE didn't sign MJF? Is because they told him, we'll sign you in 2 years. You're too baby faced. Like his face, like there was something about WWE didn't want to sign so many. Like not like
fresh face, do you mean?
Look like he looked like a baby face. They want and like they said, we'll sign you in like 2 years, and then AEW popped up and they signed it. But now, like, nowadays, if that's not going to happen, they're just going to sign him. You know?
Yeah,
I suppose.
Like Top Flight, like Ben Carter, and I feel like that could really be a detriment to some of these guys. You know, like Top Flight and Ben Carter, like they sign them and then what? You know,
and their fathers, Devon and Bubba, can't train them to be a good tag team.
I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. SCU versus Jericho and Jake Hager. Fine.
This sounds like the worst match that's ever been put together.
You wouldn't like it, Bill. It was fine. And Scorpio Sky needs to be a top guy.
They really should do, before they're both dead, which could be soon, Jericho versus Daniels. Just do that match.
Before they're both dead. They're only 50.
Well, yeah.
I think they put that as like part of the sell for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, baby.
38 years exactly of what they said.
Pro wrestling experience.
Yeah.
Yes, they said, oh, baby.
Yep.
That's all it takes. They're going to do more stuff against each other too, apparently.
Probably.
Because Kazarian, they were mad at Kazarian for doing something for punching MJF.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
I think this week it's like MJF versus Kazarian or something like that.
Okay. I thought it was Jericho versus Kazarian.
Maybe
Jericho said, I'll make you famous in that promo. Whatever. Moxley and Omega. Awesome segment.
Yes.
Omega is going to come out and try to sign the contract again. He's behind his weird curtain or whatever that is. And a guy walks up from behind and attacks him, throws him through the curtain, and it's Moxley. And then he beats the hell out of him in the ring and then cuts a promo about how I've been good for the last 18 months and you've been not good and floundering, and everyone just keeps saying, where's the real Kenny Omega? Well, it's not, he's not here. This is all fake, which was good. And then he was like, I think he genuinely meant this, and this wasn't like scripted thing, because I don't think he scripts anything, but he just goes, me, Omega, two of the best wrestlers in the world. Holy shit, I love this business. And then he left. I think he genuinely meant that. I don't think that was a work at all. I think he just genuinely was excited to have this match.
Someone recently did say like how Omega and Moxley are the two biggest wrestlers in the world right now. And they're facing each other, so it should be good. But sadly, they're both not. The biggest wrestler in the world right now, you know who it is? Who gets the most? Who gets the most traction on the internet? Actually gets searched, Google searched.
Roman.
Yep,
it's got to be Orange Cassidy.
It's Roman. It's Roman. Over like the past 3-4 years. Roman.
Of course it is.
So
sad.
Should we?
I mean, he's doing good now, but whatever.
What was no.
So this promo, I thought this whole segment was good.
I love this. I loved him coming up behind him like that.
I guess we can make the pick now. Let's add this into our picks.
Yeah.
Omega, Moxley, who wins? Add it
Moxley.
into your picks.
For the belt?
Wow.
Moxley.
Yes, it's for the belt. Moxley, wow. I thought for sure you were going to say Omega.
No.
Because of
I'll say Omega.
It doesn't
US,
feel right for
your U.S. title stuff.
Nothing that Omega's done since he's been in AEW has felt right.
It doesn't feel like time for Omega. It just doesn't feel right.
And it's time for Moxley to head to Japan.
Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like the right time to take it off Moxley. Doesn't feel like the time to
I
put
think
it on.
I heard this somewhere else. I forget where I heard it now, but I agree. Not the right time to take it off Moxley, but if anyone should take it off Moxley eventually, it should be Omega. So I can see him doing it. So I'm going to pick Omega. So I think Moxley's going to do something else.
I'll take Moxley.
I think that's probably the right move. Moxley.
I go on Lone Wolf.
No.
You got it.
Moxley winning is probably the right move, but I still think that you were right before. He's going to go and lose this championship in Japan, and they're not going to be able. They're going to need him to lose a championship. He's had it for almost a year too.
Yeah, he's had it longer than a year.
No, he hasn't. He won it in February of 2020.
Oh, jeez.
He won it at Revolution.
That's right.
Our Revolution.
No, not our Revolution, just Revolution. Anna Jay had a match against Hikaru Shida. I like Anna Jay a lot.
What the fuck is Anna Jay?
She's very green, but she's in the Dark Order.
Yeah,
Didn't understand this match though, because why Ty Conti, former Tynera, did not want to give a chair to Anna Jay.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
I thought there was some moments, I'll give him this much credit. There was moments where I thought Anna Jay was going to win.
I think she's pretty good.
Not because she's good, but it was just like the way stuff was unfolding.
I don't think she's only a year into the business, I'm pretty sure. So,
but also you can't really,
there, but
you can't really tell much when the majority of it happens in the commercial break.
Oh well, yeah.
Matches.
Shida then wins the match, and then Abaddon came out.
Oh yes, Abaddon
and is going to challenge for the title. So
finally,
he used her bloody mouth. Don't do this in 2020. Come on, don't put your disgusting mouth on a belt.
And I will say this: I am tired of wrestlers freaking out when they see something weird on both sides. Everywhere.
I did not like that either. Yeah, where
like,
she was like, Shida was like,
oh yes, Abaddon is.
She's scary looking,
but it's just like you're an adult. Like you're an adult.
Yeah, if anything, you should be like, what?
Or just like
not like, oh,
stand there, start like. I guess I get it. You're trying to like sell their gimmick, but I don't know. It just comes off corny when any wrestler does it. So.
I get annoyed. I've complained about it before. These horror, all these horror gimmicks that are in wrestling. Like, I'm just tired of it all.
I'm
just tired of it.
It's not an easy gimmick to get right.
Because the Undertaker was the thing. Now everybody needs to have a fucking demon horror gimmick.
I feel like more.
It's just so annoying.
Like Bray too. Bray is going to influence too many people in a bad way.
I think he already has.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's get to my man Blade.
Oh, the Blade.
Yes, that's right. Your guy. You've never watched wrestle, I'm pretty sure. Butcher and Blade versus Pac and Rey Fénix.
No, I saw him wrestle in one giant cluster mess that they were a part of on one of the early pay-per-views.
Oh, okay. Butcher and Blade faced Pac and Rey Fénix, the reformed Death Triangle. And
no, I didn't. Never mind. That was Evil Uno's partner I was thinking of.
Stu Grayson?
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't even remember how this ended. I think Fénix and Pac lost, right? And then they started getting beat up by Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And then, weirdly, Lance Archer came out and defended them and beat everyone.
Yeah.
Which, the only... I don't think Lance Archer's a bad wrestler. I've seen him have good matches against Will Ospreay. I think he can have a good match.
Oh yeah.
But my favorite version of Lance Archer is crazy music plays, he runs out and beats everybody up and then leaves. That's my favorite version of the wrestler Lance Archer. And that's what happened here.
He kind of moved into like a babyface territory.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here because he's
got a little bit of a history.
He's mad at Eddie Kingston, right?
Since that battle royal, so I guess that's it.
There were a couple other things that I wanted to bring up. One of them was Britt Baker's doing a thing on Dark called the Waiting Room.
Yes,
which is like a Ric Flair talk show kind of thing, which I like. That's cool.
She's fighting Layla Hirsch next week.
Yeah, that should be fun.
This week.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero are back together. Didn't they break up like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was weird.
That confused me. And the part where Moxley was looking to see who beat him up, which he said Omega.
He went to Eddie.
He went to Eddie first and like looked him in the eye to make sure. And Eddie was like, I got enough going on. I laughed at that promo where he's like, I got too much going on as it is. I don't have time to put a hit out on you. And Moxley was like, yeah, you're right. And left. That was good.
It's pretty good. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting that they're able to use Winter is Coming since it's all owned by.
They're allowed to use it because of HBO Max.
Yeah, they're all owned by whatever HBO, Warner Media. Yeah, so they're allowed to use it.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost in the ratings by like 20,000 people. It was very close, basically neck and neck.
Well, no one was watching TV that night anyway. So,
yeah, 2 solid shows. So we'll see what happens next week with the go home, and the winter is coming. All right, Wally, it's time to end this with your top 5 Smash Mouth songs. I'm guessing you didn't write that.
I did not write that one. No, I figured might as well just do top 5 things to have on your Thanksgiving plate.
Right.
Brother, can't wait.
Turkey better not be one of them.
I will say that gravy doesn't count because it's basically over everything on my list. So
okay.
Which also gravy goes on to my top 5 condiments list.
Okay. I love gravy.
So still have a lot of questions about your choices of condiments. What makes a condiment a condiment?
Teriyaki number 1.
Still haven't figured that out yet, but okay.
Number 5, turkey.
Nope, too high.
You don't like turkey,
4,
Bill?
It's fine, but the sides are what's important.
Number 4, rolls or biscuits, whatever you want to fucking call them.
Yep.
When you say 3, biscuits, all I think of is Great British Baking Show.
Yeah.
Now, because that's what I watch.
Oh,
those you got to make the biscuits. Biscuit day.
That's
all I think about when I hear biscuits.
Have you watched this season, Ryan?
Yes, of course.
Oh, did you see the finale?
No, I've been watching them like randomly, and I like how nice they are. And then at the end, they're like, "Pretty shite," and then people cry.
It's far and away the best reality competition show ever. Far and away.
The best.
The best. Because
I just find it delightful.
Yeah.
It is delightful. At least the old ones are when they're on PBS.
They're all very nice. There's no dumb interpersonal stuff. They don't try and make this person the bad guy. Like
no, they're all baby faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. They help each other.
It's all just baby faces being super nice to each other.
Yeah. Right. All right. Keep going with your biscuits.
Number 3, cranberry sauce.
Wow. Very high.
Not even on my plate.
Very high.
Number 2, stuffing.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Number 1,
very upset.
Mashed potatoes.
I'm very upset.
Number 1 is correct. Where does green bean casserole?
Mashed potatoes.
Stuffing
we don't normally have green bean casserole.
Stuffing at 2?
Yeah.
Crazy. Stuffing at 2.
Stuffing
a little high for stuffing.
Stuffing
at 1.
Mashed potatoes is the correct number 1.
No,
you're right about that.
Stuffing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you do with your mashed potatoes? Just
eat them. They're delicious.
Just you don't see what I do is I put corn on my mashed potatoes, then gravy.
I put butter on my mashed potatoes.
Wow.
Butter and gravy.
No palate for food. Like what are you?
Have no palate.
What do you just bite into a potato?
Clearly, you've never made a mashed potato if you think that's how it works.
Oh my God.
What are you just biting a raw potato? Is that what?
I love
Mash
how
up potatoes with
controversial
all sorts of things.
these
That is
guys.
the correct answer.
Wow, you're firing people up with these.
I'm just gonna have to stick with the food because that gets you guys going. So
You get us so angry. So angry.
Number one thing on any plate for Thanksgiving is the next day, the hot turkey sandwich.
Oh, see, that's
Okay,
why
that
I like
doesn't
my
count.
turkey.
That
I like
doesn't
the next
count.
day a cold turkey sandwich the next day.
See, I literally made
Wow.
4. I had literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and one for lunch. I had hot turkey sandwiches, gravy, stuffing, turkey, and a little bit of mashed potatoes on bread, bunch of gravy all over it.
See, that if I'm
Solid
going to do
meal.
that, then that's just a meal again. If I'm doing the sandwich, I want the cheese and the mayo and the rest of it, and with a nice thick chunk of
Wow.
freshly cooked turkey.
Look at you. All right. This is over. Next up, Survivor Series 1991. What a show.
Man,
What a show. Peace out. I gotta pee.